In the underworld, there is one rule: never back a desperate man into a corner. But these gangsters made a huge mistake, not realizing they just invited two professional killers to a slaughterhouse. Our story begins in South Korea, introducing us to Tae-goo, a gangster who's a well-known name in the city. He's the loyal right-hand man to a local don, Mr. Yeong. Today, Tae-goo is walking into a viper's nest, the hideout of a rival crew, the Bok Song gang, to free some of his captured and tortured men. The leader of this massive gang, Chairman Do, tries to turn Tae-goo. He offers Tae-goo a spot in the Bok Song gang, the largest criminal outfit in South Korea. But Tae-goo is a man of honor. He's respected, feared, and fiercely loyal to Mr. Yeong and his gang. Tae-goo rejects the chairman's offer cold. Despite being a dangerous criminal, Tae-goo has a soft spot. He visits his sick sister and her daughter in the hospital. With them, he sheds his tough exterior and is simply a caring relative. After taking his family back to the car, he checks in with his sister's doctor. The news is devastating. Her disease is rapidly spreading, and without an urgent donor, she won't survive much longer. While reeling from this crushing information, Tae-goo gets a call. His sister's car has been in a horrible accident. He races to the scene. Both his sister and niece have been killed in the crash. Tae-goo can only sit on the road, helpless, cursing his fate. At the funeral, Tae-goo's boss, Mr. Yeong, arrives to pay his respects and express his regret over the tragedy. But then, Yeong drops the bomb. He tells Tae-goo that the Bok Song gang's boss, Chairman Do, was behind the crash. Yeong claims they were likely targeting Tae-goo's car because he refused the offer, not realizing his family was inside. Blinded by grief, Tae-goo asks for permission to retaliate and kill Chairman Do. Mr. Yeong immediately says yes. Tae-goo tracks Chairman Do to a bathhouse, a place where weapons are strictly forbidden because everyone is naked. The chairman tells Tae-goo he feels terrible about his family, stressing that no one in the underworld targets family members. He even claims he's launched an investigation to find the people responsible for the murder of Tae-goo's sister and niece. Tae-goo listens in silence. Then, he reveals a knife hidden in an oil bucket. With that concealed blade, Tae-goo first cuts down some of the Bok Song gang's men, and then he kills Chairman Do. He runs from the scene. Mr. Yeong meets Tae-goo at the airport, praising him for his courageous assassination. He gives Tae-goo a bag of cash and a new ID. Tae-goo have to disappear to Jeju Island until the heat dies down. Yeong promises that in a week, Tae-goo will be shipped off to Russia, somewhere the police and the Bok Song gang can never find him. Yeong thanks him for his unwavering loyalty and sacrifice. Tae-goo boards the plane and leaves. Upon arriving in Jeju, Tae-goo is picked up by a girl named Yeon. She drives him to the house where she lives with her uncle, Kuto. Kuto uses his garage as a base for smuggling illegal weapons. At dinner that night, Tae-goo immediately senses Yeon's hostility. She doesn't like him being a gangster and outright tells him to leave as soon as he can. The next morning, Tae-goo sees another side of Yeon. She's an exceptional shooter, practicing early every day with incredible aim. Back in the city, Mr. Yang's plan is simple. Use Tae-goo's action as a chance to kill all the other major Bok Song leaders to take over the city. But without Tae-goo's muscle, Yang's gang is brutally defeated by the massive Bok Song crew. Many of his men are killed or seriously wounded. Then, a bigger shock hits Mr. Yeong. Chairman Do is not dead. He's severely wounded from Tae-goo's knife attack and is fighting for his life in the ICU. Now terrified, Mr. Yeong gets a call from Chief Ma, the biggest leader of the Bok Song gang after the chairman. Chief Ma vows to kill Tae-goo and every last member of Yang's gang for daring to attack them without cause. Yeong is paralyzed with fear. The Bok Song gang has thousands of members, and without Tae-goo, he's helpless. On Jeju Island, one day, Tae-goo sees Yeon suddenly collapse in the car. Kuto quickly injects her with something and tells Tae-goo to drive her to the hospital. After Yeon is admitted, Kuto reveals a heartbreaking truth. Yeon has a brain tumor, and doctors say she only has a month or two left to live. Kuto admits he smuggles guns to raise money to take Yeon to America for treatment. He was only hiding Tae-goo for the money. To save his own life in the city, Mr. Yeong meets with Captain Park, a powerful, corrupt police officer who effectively controls the city's mafia. Park arranges a meeting with Chief Ma. Chief Ma immediately demands Yang's death, but Captain Park intervenes. He warns that elections are coming, and the bloody gang war must stop. Chief Ma, a man who keeps his word, says he promised the chairman to kill his attackers. Captain Park offers a compromise. Tae-goo, the man who stabbed the chairman, must be delivered, along with all his loyal men. In exchange, Chief Ma must promise that the gang war will end and Young won't be harmed after the delivery. After long hesitation, Chief Ma agrees to the terms. The truce is made. Back in the hospital, Yun regains consciousness and checks herself out against the doctor's advice. Tae-goo starts driving her home, but she insists they stop for lunch. The usually quiet Yun starts opening up to Tae-goo, talking a lot and drinking heavily. On the way home, as Yun is lost in her thoughts, Tae-goo gets a call from Mr. Young. Young says the gang war is getting worse, and he plans to flee to Russia with Tae-goo. He instructs Tae-goo to meet him at the airport tomorrow morning so they can take a flight out of South Korea together. When they arrive at the house, Tae-goo sees multiple parked cars outside. He immediately gets his gun and stays alert. The men in the cars start staring, but Tae-goo attacks first. They open fire on him, but Yun, shooting from the back seat of Tae-goo's car, kills them all. Inside the garage, Kuto is dealing with buyers who try to rob him of his weapons. Kuto fights back, but he's hit by multiple bullets and collapses. Yun rushes in, sees her uncle dead, and crying, uses her handgun to kill many of the robbers. Tae-goo has to forcibly pull her away, stopping her rampage. Yun, enraged, says she must go back to her uncle, and she cuts Tae-goo's hand as he drives away. That evening, a calmer Yun tells Tae-goo about her past. Kuto's rival gangsters killed her sister and parents. She hated her uncle because of his illegal activities. Now, with him dead, she realizes she is completely alone in the world, with no family left. After that night, Yun and Tae-goo become close friends. They spend the next day together. Tae-goo encourages her to live well with the little time she has left. They travel the island, sharing their lives. Yun confesses she has never talked to anyone like this before. As Tae-goo is about to leave for the airport, she stops him, sensing his life is in danger. Tae-goo assures her he is safe, going with his boss, Mr. Young, and will return soon. He gets in the car and leaves. At the airport, Tae-goo gets a call from one of his most loyal gang members, who is in the hospital. The man reveals that Mr. Young has set up Tae-goo and all his loyal friends to save his own skin. Just then, Bok Song gang members burst into the room and start beating the man. Tae-goo sees Mr. Young and realizes the betrayal. He runs, pursued by the Bok Song gang. Tae-goo barely escapes the airport, fighting his way through the surrounding gangsters before stealing a car and fleeing. When Chief Ma learns that Tae-goo escaped, he explodes in anger and starts beating Mr. Young. Tae-goo calls Yun to warn her, but she's already heading to Kuto's old house. Tae-goo begs her not to go, as the place isn't safe. But it's too late. Chief Ma, Mr. Young, and their men arrive and take Yun hostage. Chief Ma calls Tae-goo, demanding he surrender immediately, or Yun will be harmed. Yun, knowing her own prognosis, tells Tae-goo to run, insisting she'll die soon anyway. But Tae-goo replies, "I don't want to run all my life." Tae-goo, knowing Chief Ma is a man of his word, calls him back. He promises to surrender in exchange for Yun's safe release. Chief Ma agrees. Tae-goo arrives soon after, and the Bok Song men outside beat him mercilessly before taking him inside. There, Tae-goo sees Yun is unharmed. Tae-goo confronts Mr. Young. Why the betrayal? Young, embarrassed, responds by beating Tae-goo. Chief Ma stops Young and takes over the beating. He then reveals the final, horrifying truth. Young betrayed more than just Tae-goo's friends. Chief Ma had investigated the car accident, and no Bok Song gang member was involved. Tae-goo's own trusted boss, Mr. Young, had his sister and niece killed. Young thought Tae-goo would join the chairman out of desperation, weakening the gang. This revelation drives Tae-goo mad with rage. He slaps Mr. Young and attacks him. Chief Ma, honoring his promise to Captain Park not to let Young die, throws a knife. Young catches it and stabs Tae-goo. Seriously wounded, Tae-goo won't let go of Young. Chief Ma nods to a man, who stabs Tae-goo from behind. Finally, Tae-goo collapses from his wounds and dies in front of Yun. Yun is pulled out, and Tae-goo's body and the entire garage are soaked in petrol and set ablaze. Chief Ma keeps his word. Neither he nor his men harm Yun. But the movie isn't over. That night, Yun is seen smoking in a hotel room. The next morning, she rides her scooter into the city. She arrives at a restaurant where Chief Ma, Mr. Young, and their men are having breakfast. A gang member recognizes Yun, makes a dirty comment, and puts his hand on her shoulder. Yeon calmly pulls out her handgun and shoots the man. She continues firing, killing one gang member after another, leaving a pile of bodies. Chief Ma rushes out, shocked by Yeon's courage and deadly aim. Yeon shoots him multiple times, killing him. The last target is Mr. Yong. Yeon shoots him, sending his body crashing down next to Chief Ma. After the shootout, she drives to the beach, listening to music. Remembering Tae-goo, she puts the gun to her head and pulls the trigger. The movie ends here. A truly devastating conclusion to a tragic story of loyalty, betrayal, and revenge. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into complex cinema. Stay safe and keep watching Cinemaned.